Kerri and I first met in 2000, and she brought up the fostering thing when we first dated, and that's how I knew. I was like, wow, I gotta keep her. You know, she's a really good person. And then when she brought it back up, I was like, oh, you were serious about that? I thought that was just talk.
It was something that had always been on my heart, and it was something that I really felt that I was supposed to be doing, like I was called to do.
There's a lot of kids out there who are in need. They're in need of love, they're in need of a place to stay. But yeah, I was reluctant at first. I did, have some reservations as far as how are we gonna do this financially, how are we gonna do this, because we had kids of our own at the time. Are we gonna have enough love to share? That was my biggest concern. But we found a way.
We were not going to adopt because we do have 5 biological kids, and adopting more kids on top of 5 biological kids sounds totally crazy. So we're like, we're just going to foster only. So that was 5 years ago, and we now have 5 adopted kids and 10 in total.
Diego,
who's almost 20.
Selena,
she's 18.
Helia,
17.
Maya,
almost 16.
Wyatt,
14.
Mateo,
13.
Juliana,
also 13.
Delmar.
Delmar is 6.
Nazir,
4.
and Gabby,
2.
Yeah.
We get all 10?
So cute.
We got into this kind of blind, not knowing what we're getting into other than we were going to take in some children and come to realize that, there's a lot of organizations out there, co-workers, families, friends, they all rally around you. Canyon Ridge has been a huge supporter of foster families.
1 year for the backpack drive, we had, at the time, it would have been 7 kids that received backpacks. That was very, very helpful, and it was with the biological kids as well as the 2 that were foster at the time, now adopted. A lot of the foster families out there are family members, and they don't have the finances to get backpacks and get all the supplies, so when they're able to access that, it really is beneficial for them at the start of the school year.
That really helped us out financially and physically, in the sense of not having to run around. You see some of these stores right before school starts, and people are just tearing those shelves apart, but it was a lot easier for us just to be able to go to this drive and get some backpacks and watch the kids just light up when they got them. They thought it was a great treat. I can't thank them enough for what they've done for us.
Our family feels complete. It was very, very, very challenging, but I have 0 regrets. So, we love them to pieces. We're ready to pass the torch to anyone else who would like to foster. We're a huge support and advocate for anyone who would like to take in a child and offer them a safe and loving home.